Santi.
Welcome back. Okay, in case you are just joining us, we have some sections already. The first one we had health talk, talking about the adverse effects of contraceptive. Then after that one, we moved to relationships and stability. Sex, a major factor to be considered. And in it, we're able to learn one or two things that why do young adults, youth and teens tend to put sex at the beginning of their relationship? Why is it that most ladies, they feel that, oh, if I give the sex, it's going to give me the everything, the attention and all. And yet we're able to know from our speakers that you have to have the God factor. From the God factor, you have your vision, your aspiration, and from there, the right person can actually surface. So you know that you can't hold it on all. Just do it. Don't even bother going into it. Now going to the last section of this conference, which is the meat of relationship. Love shouldn't cost you your peace, your joy, your happiness. If there's more negative than the positive, something has to change. Here with me, I have mommy, like she's a mother, she's a counselor, like she's a lover of teens, of youth and young adults. She counsels on relationship, also on marital aspect. Person of mommy Adelowoko. Mommy, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad to be here.
You're welcome.
And also right beside me, I have a very beautiful lady, Miss Sheon Olaiwaju. She's a creative and passionate about helping people around her and to their best and around her to be their best in their field. She loves engaging in intellectual discussion. She is the chief marketer officer of a leading solar.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah, no wasted much time, but it's still take our time to be here. Thank you very much.
Okay, without wasting much of our precious time, now going to the meat of relationship, I want to start with this. Mommy, we're looking at it in this section as well, from the marriage aspect and also in the youth aspect. Okay, one of the myths I really want to say is that, mommy, why is it that partners, okay, looking at it, if your partner is possessive, he or she loves you truly, like, is it that when your partner is being possessive, does it necessarily mean that he loves you or he or she loves you?
To me, I wouldn't take that as love, because I have been in that situation before. And to the other party, it was love, but to me it was like I am being caged. It was like you can't move here, you can't go there, you can't do anything. You're always
There's no freedom.
No freedom. He's always training you, following you, watching you, and everything. And once he sees you speaking with the opposite sex, he goes crazy. It's in that period I was not myself. I love my freedom. I want to have my opinion to things. I want to say to this. I want my freedom. So when I was not having that, it was kind of a choky relationship. I couldn't cope. I had to break that relationship. So to me, it is not love. I don't think that is love.
It's not love. Stashion, can you actually see concerning that with the youth aspect now?
Okay, what I understand by being possessive, when a partner or your fiancé, because I don't want to talk about husband because I'm not married. When I say somebody is possessive, that person is literally obsessed. That is not love. You know, possessiveness, right? Okay, sees me with another guy. You don't know who the person is. You don't know he's just a friend. You don't know if he's my boss or my pastor. You are shouting, you are ranting, or you are trying to abuse me in cases of, I don't want to call relationship domestic violence. You know, abusing, physical abuse, all those kind of stuff. So that is not love. It is not love at all.
So, mommy, I would like to throw you a question to you. Can you please help us differentiate when it comes to obsess with someone and to love someone? I think.
Well, I want to look at that in the Bible point of view, because To me, love is not possessive. Love does not cage you or hurt you. If you are in a relationship and you are always at the same end, you're always being hurt, your emotions are hurt, physically, emotionally, mentally, in every way, then that's relation. So in a relationship, love does not cause the other party to feel regret. Why do I have to go into a relationship with this person? If you cannot express yourself, you cannot express your love, you are in a relationship, you cannot talk, and you say you love me, I cannot express myself, what you have done, I don't like, I can't come to your face and tell you, this is what you have done, I don't like it, I can't say that. Then that relationship is not healthy. It is better love then. It has become, I don't know what to call it, it has become another thing entirely. Some people say some people enjoy it, I don't know. I can't call it a relationship. No. There's no love. Love, you will love me, you will love everything about me. You will love my weakness, you will love my strength. In my weakness, you are there to help me, not to run me down.
This brings me to a question. In a relationship, at what point do you identify the love like this is real?
Wow. At what point? You know, at what point? I want to look at myself while I was growing as a single lady. At least, I don't have too much experience, but the little ones I have concerning relationship, I can differentiate. I've told you I've been in a relationship that the guy was so possessive, obsessed that it got to a time it was not becoming something that I couldn't cope. It was choking me. It was affecting everything about me. That means I can't sit. I have so many male friends that I can no longer talk to. I can no longer call them, or they want to hold a party, or they want to hang out with them. So it was like, at that point when I saw that I was being limited, and it's like, if I should go into marriage with this guy, the first thing that came to my mind, that that's the first relationship he will break, would be my immediate family relationship. That means I will no longer relate with my, so it will just be me and him alone. So I started to look at that, and I thought, well, I can't cope. So when he started showing those signs of possessiveness, and when he sees, it was now becoming violent. So at that time that it was becoming violent, I said enough is enough. So I told him I couldn't go. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because I found out that the more I was shouting, fighting that I am no longer interested in this relationship, the more he was showing up. So there was, it got to a time that I now saw that physical, it was no longer physical. I couldn't face him fighting physical. I had to go and start praying that God should help me.
Okay, what I'll say is love is pure, and from the scriptures they say love is God. So God signifies holiness, righteousness. So if somebody says he loves you can't, with the way things are now, you can't actually, you only know your own stomach, you know your own mind, you know the mind of the other party, of your partner. So you can't actually say, I know his mind, I know his heart, he loves me. But it can exhibit some characters, some traits. Are you like, oh, okay.
You're saying sense already.
Alright, it's making sense, it's looking like this. Oh, it's Christ-like. Oh, we think the same way. Oh, it supports me. You get. So that's just it.
Okay, from what you actually said, I would like to go for this question. Does it mean that you have to change your partner at the expense of your happiness?
Like, I have to change character.
Yes,
Like,
change your partner. Like, you must change for your partner's happiness.
okay, me changing for my partner.
Partner's happiness.
Okay, there's one saying that there was me before you came, there is me when you are here, and there's always me when you are gone. So there's one thing now, okay, I lost my dad in lockdown. I could remember, okay, before my mom married my dad, there was she. They were together for so long. She was still there. My dad is gone. There is her. You understand? So there are some things you can't change. Fine, you can modify.
Yeah.
You can modify. Oh, I'm lacking here. Okay, let me just try. But there are some things, so far it's inbuilt, follow come, it's still. So that's just it.
Okay, mommy, what are the other myths of relationship you feel that most youth out there are things they are suffering from?
I believe sex is number one. Most people believe that if you don't have sex, that relationship can stand. And I keep telling people that sex is not the most important thing in marriage. Fine. Or you are in a relationship, in a courtship, and you want to build that relationship on sex, then you'll be deceiving yourself. You want to make sure that that lady does not go, or that woman does not go, so you want to satisfy her or satisfy him because he's demanding for sex, so that I won't lose him. So let me give it to him, or let me give it to her. It does not mean that that relationship will stand. We have seen so many relationships. I remember there's a person that used to always coming to me to ask that, these days, this is if you go out with this lady and you don't show her that you love her by sleeping with her. It's like they see you as maybe number one, they see you as somebody that is not serious. They see you as somebody that is you are not committed, or you are a fool or something. And I kept telling him that this is not right. If you say you are a child of God, I said, okay, I was asking because I said, even with these complaints you are complaining, we've been having people that go into marriage and they never had sex during their courtship. Are you not saying that those relationships are wrong? He said, mommy, it's because they did not tell you, you don't know what they do at their back, you don't know. I said, well, I know, because when you are coming, both of you are coming to say you want to get married, at least you want to come and inform the pastor because you want to do your wedding in the church. And I know very well that my husband will ask you, how many times have you had sexual relationship with one another? And you dare not lie.
Get text like
To confirm that.
confirm.
Because
You would be the one to say, you dare not lie. None has ever lied.
because I heard of this.
It depends on what you carry as a man of God. It depends. So none of them, because he will ask you, he will tell you to carefully think of what you are going to say. And even if you're like, before you leave that place, before you leave the office, you will confess it.
Yeah.
The best thing is don't go to the pastor. If you don't want the pastor to know whether you've done it
Or not.
Just go to the court.
like serious, because they will advance in another way now. Like I learned this from a friend of mine. She was saying that, do you actually know that even if you have sex, there are some pills you can use that to close that back down your vagina and to turn it back to a second virgin. I was like, wow. I was like, eh. So which means I feel that even if we have the sex, like there are still some things that can still done
to cover up
in the future. They feel that let's just do it. It's normal. People are doing it, and then they keep on believing in the myth. So, Sasha, I want to know now, being a youth now, like you said, there's no ring in the finger yet. Yeah, you can see it.
She's single and searching. Are you searching?
So at that now, they tend to tell you that even if you are using the drugs, Postinor for example, they tell you that it is a normal thing for us to use. And yet they'll tell you that it does not, even the effects cannot be that paramount like that. They are just like, let's just enjoy the sex, and when you use the drug, nothing will happen to them. What do you think that this drug, what do you think that it can actually happen, like the effect of it to some people?
Okay.
Especially Postinor too.
To every
Medication.
medication, when you keep using and using and using, it has an adverse effect. That's just it. For example, now one of the illustration I can give is, okay, my mom, you should know my mom, for she to have birthed me of this age, she should be almost 50. She has a friend that's almost 52. I think she's already 50, and she doesn't have any child. She has not aborted before, but when they were in school, she's always taking all these preventive measures, Postinor, Estrogen and all. So that actually has a way, like in a way, it has accumulated and destroyed something. Even when you use much of paracetamol, it's cause problem. Don't have talk of you are taking Postinor. And this